What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding, man. And Adrian Peterson still says he still disciplined his kids, or his kids with a switch or with a belt in a variety of different ways. We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. Now, if you didn't know, back in 2014, Adrian Peterson was charged with felony assault, I believe it was. Felony child abuse for using the switch to spank his 4-year-old son. It results to cuts and bruises across the boy's butt and his scrotum. He was pled no contest to misdemeanor reckless assault. He was fined $4,000 and performed 80 hours of community service and was suspended a whole year by the NFL. Now, he still says he disciplines his kids by whooping them. And I don't think that was smart to say that in the media. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's your prerogative of a parent how to discipline your child. There are many different ways. He said they might make them do wall squats, take away their electronics as well. So, yes, there's many different ways to take to discipline your kid. And I can't knock nobody how to discipline the kid, but once you go to the extreme, go to the max, then you open up you open yourself up to the criticism. You know what I'm saying? Certain extent you don't go, you know what I'm saying, especially when you in the limelight, especially when you're not with the baby mama. Baby mamas be loving to hurt the baby daddy, any way they can. So he came out and still admitted it. It's his kid. If you believe in what you believe in, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as that kid ain't in harm's way, as long as that kid, you raise him, he's a respectable, abiding citizen and go on to do whatever he wants to do with his life, be it, because I'd rather somebody, you deal with the discipline action and his father be in his life than his father not be in his life. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of young men need structure, need some type of discipline, to keep them on the right track. If you get them, in order younger, it ain't going to be that hard later. And sometimes you got to inflict the fear of God and boys. You got to really inflict the fear of God and boys so they can continue to walk that straight line. For girls, it ain't that bad. Girls going to respect that man, as long as you is a man. As long as you don't see mom dogging you out and mom being the head of the house. But just off your voice, a young girl going to respect you. Boys, they different, At some point, they going to think they can take you. And you gotta erase that. You gotta erase that off rip. You know what I'm saying? So, wall squats. I pretty much believe in the wall squats and getting out there, making a run. Win sprints and the book holding thing and stuff of that nature, man. That's pretty much. I think labor and physical action is the best way, man, because not only are they benefiting from that, but it's going to make them stronger. It's going to make them tougher. But, you got to be on hands. That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative as a parent, man. So, I'm surprised that he still came out here and he said to Bleacher Report, and I linked that interview in the description, that he still does that. Sometimes I was just passing the question, but at the end of the day, at the end of his career, he kind of played no contest to the case. So, you're going to open yourself up to some criticism. You're going to open yourself up to some criticism. And, hey, you just got to, he obviously at the end of his career, he probably don't care. And, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to hear, and a lot of guys don't get this credit. Happy Turkey Day as well. A lot of guys don't get this credit. Man, when I see guys with their kids, man, that touches my soul, man. So all you brothers out there taking care of your kids, picking your kids up, dealing with the crazy baby mama, making sure they got clothes and all of that and trying, man. Salute to y'all guys, man. Just really got to watch who you have kids with, man. Really do. And a lot of times, and I don't think the woman was in the wrong for reporting this. You put whips across the scrotum, across the leg, and she probably called Adrian Peterson. He probably was like, man, it's my kid and this and that and third, and she just, had to report it. So, yeah, when you put whips across somebody's ball sack, you know what I'm saying? That's serious business. So, you can't mark the kid up like that, man. Especially when you a public figure. If you anybody, You know, especially if you and your girl not together, you know, they wait, or you and your man not together, because I know women that do that as well too. You know, one of my girlfriend's friends got into it. You know, she had disciplined her daughter, and you know, she went back to the daddy. The daddy called, you know, CPS, and you know, she was gone for about a month. She just got her back. You know, men be trying to get off child support too, so they better recognize that just because you got the child temporarily, you still paying child support. But yeah, man, so you got to be careful, man. This is real different and sensitive type of era, man. You know, but when your kids grow up and they not a law-abiding citizen and they disrespectful and they knocking people out in the parking lot or not respecting, you know, like guys in the streets. It ain't no codes in the streets no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, you used to then sell stuff to, you know, old ladies and kids, and you didn't, you know, used to rob old ladies and stuff. And, you know, Miss Johnson of the block used to be untouchable. Now, these kids today, this generation today, they don't have no rules, man. In the street, the streets is like the wild, wild west. Anything can go, but hey, raise your kids right, be there for your kids, and salute to all the fathers that's there for their kids as well, and being in their life and raising the right way, man. I definitely appreciate you guys, because you guys are going to be the leaders of the next generation of our kids. And if you raise them young guys up right and young girls up right, I think our generation is going to be in great hands. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. I'll link this article in the description. Salute. You know, make sure you check us out on Facebook. We got a Facebook group. We on Facebook. I got a Facebook like page. We on Twitter. Okay. Also, you can reach me in email. You can DM me or add me on Twitter or DM me on Facebook. Questions, video requests, inquiries, business inquiries. Also, intro music. A link is in the description. And you want to make a donation to the channel, that's there as well. Mr. One Time for one time. We gone.